What's up, y'all? It's your mama, little brother, cool uncle, OG Freed, man. What's going on with y'all? The penitentiary ambassador, man. Got some ism for y'all today, man. Hopefully we can end this day, give y'all a little information, put something on your head that you can take away with you, man. And the other things I want to talk about is, a lot of people think that when you talk about supporting somebody in prison, a lot of people think it's always financially. Now, I don't get it twisted. Now, you always got dudes that always call home, always big, and you do got them too. I can't not disagree on certain points, because you do got people that always call home from prison, always big and always doing this, so they make the dudes that really is like has a different understanding than them look a certain type of way. You feel me? Like, what I mean by that is support can be like sending somebody like a book while they're in prison. That can go a long way. Just getting some pictures or a letter, you know what I'm saying? Just getting a letter go a long way, especially like when you're on lockdowns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you sitting in the cell 24 hours a day or 23 in one. You know what I'm saying? That little letter right there gonna get you through the day, might get you through a week, might get them through a month, especially if there's some pictures in there. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, whatever you can do to support a person is what you can do to support them. You can't let them make you support them in a way that's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, like, you got some homies that's out there that crime is locked up right now, and they won't go by and shoot their kids nothing. Won't shoot buy the baby. They won't even buy the baby mama no food stamps. Take over there and get to the man kids. But this your crime. This somebody you've been doing shit with that don't fail. But I'm gonna salute to the dudes that do, because you do have a few good men that do stop by their home and baby mama house. You know what I'm saying? To hit them, not trying to have sex with them or nothing like that. On some genuine shit. You got a few. You know what I'm saying? That will stop by, because when you was out, if you was hanging with your partner, and he had kids 9 times 10, his kids seeing you as their uncle anyway. So this is what I mean by advocating for good uncles. You feel me? Because when you out here and it's dudes that you hang around with every day, if anything was to happen, I hope that you count on this dude to make sure, or yourself first. But if it's your crime, it's your partner, I hope you can see in him if he's willing to go there. Because I know what I'm going to do for mine, for my homies. You feel what I'm saying? Anything was to go wrong with the home and anything like that, and his kids is out here, and I'm able to support them in any kind of way. Because, you know what I'm saying, $100, $200 out here go a long way now. I can buy some food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Anything to try to, support the homie and his people and his family, because we like family. And so, the breadwinner of the family is gone. So once the breadwinner of the family has been taken out the house, you know what I'm saying, it's only right that, you know what I'm saying, this becomes your extended family if this was your crime, man. So if you out there, man, and you got some homies, man, that's behind that wall, and that was your crime, man, he got kids out here, you know what I'm saying, man, do the right thing, man. Just stop by and be a good uncle. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Get a backpack or something, help the baby mama out, even if you don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Take the shoes over there, get their size, take it over there to them. Ain't no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of abuse that go on mentally behind that wall. Sometimes, like, it's hard to find people you can trust. You got dudes in there that was doing good. They don't need nobody. They just need somebody to do the small stuff for them. Put this in the mailbox. Could you order some magazines for me? Could you reach out and do this for me? Little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do it. Can you hold this money for me? As soon as they get by $5,000, $6,000, they run off on the man. Run off on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that's untrustworthy too. Family members and all. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard a lot of times for a lot of people behind that wall, man. A lot of times the support be the small shit, bro. It don't be nothing financial. A lot of times it's not financial. A lot of stuff is mental support. You feel me? That's why I used to be laughing sometimes, like, when you get on the world stage or you're in prison, when dudes ain't from the city, you always call them country. Oh, country nigga this, country nigga that. But as you realize, as you analyze this shit, the dudes that's from the rural areas are more family oriented. Guess who's sending them money? Their auntie, their cousin, their first cousin sending them shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got these same dudes from the city, family ain't sending them shit. Because most people from the city migrate to cities and leave their families in the rural areas. So a lot of us in the city ain't grow up with our first cousin, or ain't grow up with a lot of cousins, aunties. You ain't grow up around them because you stay in the city, and a lot of times dudes in the city, families stay outside the city or in a rural area. So what happens then is now you go to the street to look for family support because you don't feel like you get in the household because you don't move away from aunties and cousins that you could have grown up with that was in those areas. So these are dudes that a lot of times that their family send them money. All of them can put $20 together once a month and send them something. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people from the city, from what I seen, like they weren't real family oriented. And that's something that we're trying to break. Like, so you advocate good uncles. If you got a crime out there, bro, or whatever you're doing, and the man fall on hard time, man, or he go to prison, hold that on my hand. Because a lot of times those dudes the tail. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be like, damn, dude did all this and that, and they ain't even looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? They already under a lot of pressure. Why make it worse? They'll sit right out here and listen to all these rappers. Keep it real with your homie. Plies had a whole wave talking about this shit. Niggas want to say they niggas a dime in there, you hear me? Not even a book, a newspaper, so the man can be informed, so he can learn about credit. Man, any of y'all got any questions on here? This is when y'all tap in, man, and ask me questions, man. I want to be your OG if I couldn't help you out. I want to be your mama little brother. I want to be your mama little brother if I ain't got nothing to say. Y'all shoot some of the questions at me, man. Like I say, I don't come on here to be doing all, you know what I'm saying, all the other shit, man. I come in here to try to give y'all something, man, we can learn from, we can grow together. It's about the quality of your subscribers. You feel me? You want to be able to give them something. You want to give them some content other than talking about another motherfucker. You hear me? How many of y'all researched that thing when I told y'all about the Flintstones yesterday? When I told y'all about that. I know you went and thought about that. If you was on here yesterday and you heard me tell that story about how the Flintstones and all that. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hear that type of stuff, man, I'm real good at signs and symbols. I break down movies, cartoons, all type of stuff in order to get my message across, in order to reach who I need to reach. Yeah, man, your cousin doing 45, man. Make sure you just... the best way to support him, man, like send pictures or something, man. Ask him, he got the little links. They got links in there that link to photo comments. So all you got to do is download and send them from your phone to them, and they'll send them to your cousin. They got stuff like that going, pigeon dropping, all this type of stuff that they have on there that, you know, send them some pictures, man. Tell you, man, them pictures go a long way. Pictures go a long way in prison, man. Because you got to think, I run that Flintstone on you again. I keep that. Listen, because a lot of times, like I was telling you, when you in prison, man, and the books, the newspapers, that shit go a very long way. And you can teach the man how to make it, because the book saved me. You know what I'm saying? It saved me. A little newspaper, something, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially if you hang with this man every day. At least go over there and check on his kids. You got to check on his kids. They was calling your uncle when he was out here. Now they don't see you. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of stuff I be on when we talking about this shit, and I'm advocating this stuff for prison, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes and there's a lot of good men in there that really just need somebody to support them, bro. Just need a little small shit. Little shit means something. It's like when I first got out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you get out? Most people that get out of prison, first thing they think about is a woman. Nah, I want to take a bath. I still don't need motherfuckers for over 21 years. Let me sit down in the bathtub, you hear me? Take a shower, light a candle, sit there and get my thoughts together. All the other shit gonna come. It's easy, but I'm gonna run this thing to you about this Flintstone thing. I had asked everybody, there was 2 places that the Flintstones used to go. One of them was bowling. They always went bowling. Him and Barney went bowling. The second place they went to a lodge. The Grand Poobah, the blue hat with the 5-point star in it, the water buffaloes. There was the water buffaloes. They had the Grand Poobah. They was Masons. Even on their jobs, they were stonemasons. I'm saying it to show y'all that how they put stuff in movies years ahead of time because they want to get the world ready for certain stuff that's to come. And when they saying the revolution will be televised, they telling you this. Because to lie and deceive is 2 different things. You can deceive somebody by putting the truth in another form. It ain't my fault you ain't looking at the cartoon. It ain't my fault you don't watch movies. But they showed you, I say that to say they showed you the first autonomous car in Total Recall. They showed you that then. They showed you the hologram in Star Wars. They were showing you the hologram back then. They showed you the God's eye back, enemy of the state back then. They just put it in Fast and Furious under the God's eye. And look at the Matrix. Neo spelled backwards is one. When they call him the one in the movie. One name, one of them ships, the Nebuchadnezzar, that's in the Bible. Y'all look it up. What they was trying to get to, Zion, that's in the Bible. Oh, I can get deep with it. I can go deep with this thing, you hear me? They even getting you the game in X-Men. In the X-Men, let's look at the personality of the trait of Professor Xavier and Magneto. I'm just giving you this for an example. Professor Xavier's message is always non-violence. Non-violence. Let's work with the humans. Let's work with them. We're different. Let's not be violent. Let's not be violent. Magneto's approach was the old Malcolm X. We need our own. We're more superior than them. We'll kill them. They don't like us. We're more inferior than them. They know this. They were showing you that in the X-Men. And guess who the most powerful X-Man was? Or is? Anybody know that? Who the most powerful X-Man? If anybody in there that's into Marvels. Yeah. I don't want to say Martin Luther King. I hit him with I just use Malcolm X because Malcolm X is the one who started the nonviolent. Well, Martin Luther King. You can use that. You can say Martin Luther King. Yeah. That's it. Nonviolent. He was Martin Luther King. Professor Xavier. Yeah. Magneto was Malcolm X. What's up, new subscriber, John? What's up with it? Yeah, back to it. Like I was saying, like a lot of these, the most powerful X-Men was Apocalypse. Apocalypse was past, present, and future at the same time. Man, he's the first mutant. Where they find him at? In a pyramid. What was the people doing to him when they were sun worshiping? Facing it, praying. Yeah, I know if I did toward a woman, boy, I did that. You hear me? I did that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. See y'all see what's going on, and y'all see the movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the King of Diamond, hosting with Jocelyn Hernandez. Like these people, I used to sit up and make rice bowls too. You hear me? I used to be sitting behind the door, looking at on Love and Hip Hop. Oh, the Puerto Rican princess, the Puerto Rican princess. You feel what I'm saying? Now these folks paying me to come host, along with Jocelyn Hernandez. I went from looking at him on TV to standing next to him. So I'm letting dudes behind this wall know, man, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. The law of attraction is real. Law of attraction is real, man. It's real out here. Now, like I told y'all yesterday, if possession is 9/10 of the law, I told y'all, position is 9/10 of life. You hear me? And I'm in position. Now, what I'm gonna do with the position is gonna be another application. Because a lot of stuff I'm gonna be doing for people that's making the transition for the free world and people that's still back there that need help, and go out here to some of these YDCs and talk to some of these youngsters, some of these pals that need people to talk to them like me. I can give them the real experience. Manifestation is real, my boy. It's called a Trinity, you hear me? Thought, word, and deed. Thought, word, and deed is a Trinity. Thoughts is in the spiritual realm. You write it down, you bring the spiritual realm to the... By writing it down, you bring something out the spiritual realm into the material realm by writing it down. How you had to kill Freddy Krueger, y'all? Definitely applied knowledge is definitely power. Application of applied knowledge is power. That's what I said. Deed. deed part. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So under those circumstances, I'm letting these boys know behind this wall, man, it's possible. And these kids know, keep your imagination. Don't let the school system take away your kids' imagination. Because as they get older and they get higher in grade, the more stuff starts to become, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you dreaming too big. You need to be this. Because in the school stage, that's when they start teaching them how to be an employee. They're not teaching them how to be an entrepreneur. They teach them how to be an employee. They teach them how to be a specialist, not a generalist. You feel me? So you want to keep your kids and make sure your kids got the imagination so they can always stay generalists. This is the difference between the right hemisphere thinker and a person that thinks with the left hemisphere. One, who knows the difference between the right and the left hemisphere, y'all? They say the dudes from the South slow. What is the function of the left and right hemisphere? These type of questions I really want to ask y'all. So when you do walk away from here and you do click off, you don't left with something. One thinks, man, because the Star Spangled Banner was written against blacks. You hear me? They took the third verse out. The Star Spangled Banner was written, and it was written because the blacks joined the Britons to help to conquer, to take over, to fight against them in the war. That's what the Star Spangled was all about. It was written by a war general. Look it up. Look at the third verse, because they always sing two. They don't sing the third verse. So they need to take it all the way around that period, because it was definitely, if you read this in the encyclopedia, look, read the 3 verses to the Star Spangled Banner, and you'll see why. Yep. That's why. Yeah, look that up. And then get back and tell me what you think. Yeah, because the slaves joined them. That's what they were talking about. And their blood and all that was going to be in the flag, still be there. You read the whole Star Spangled Banner, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It was a general that wrote it, and it was against the slaves that joined them, other people. That's right, Free C. Murder. Shout out to Mac, too. He just did 20-something years himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But reading what kept me sane in there, man. So I want to make sure everybody know that. But like I said, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, one of them seeing parts, the other one sees in, yeah, that's right, organized general. I like that. One seeing parts, one seeing wholes. You hear me? The left hemisphere break things down in words and speech. Right hemisphere sees picture. That's why Africans and Egyptians wrote in hieroglyphics, so you can kind of like meditate on them. That's how you bring the law of attraction. That's how you activate it, through picture. You know what I'm saying? Not the pixel. You know what I'm saying? Get the whole picture. So when you see the picture and you meditate on it, you know what I'm saying? Now in your mind, you're breaking it down. You're getting the whole essence of what it is that you're trying to draw to yourself. That's all applied in the law of attraction, man. And that's it. And I like that. Organized general. Ain't no question.